Hey everyone, Linda Jo White here. How are ya on a Monday? A wonderful Monday as we move into a week and a day and an evening where there's been a lot of activity concerning the global crisis. And I just wanted to jump on here really quick, and I wanted to remind you, hello, my sister down there in the Bahamas. I want to remind you of some things that I learned about 8 years ago from my mentor, Dr. Myles Munroe. And I have to tell you that had this crisis, and when a crisis, a global, recession took place like back in 2008, I was freaking out because there's certain knowledge I didn't have. Now I have acquired some keys, some laws of the universe, hi nephew, that have allowed me to actually be excited about what is happening right now. I mean, literally excited about the fact that maybe the whole country in the United States would be shut down like Italy. Now, I know some people aren't going to get this, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but I know there's going to be some people who do. And here's what I've realized, and I want to go with this quote by my mentor, that circumstances and crises are God's tools to to help us discover our purpose and maximize our potential. And I want to share a brief story. He had written a book that I want to advise everybody to get. It's called Overcoming Crisis. Learning how to thrive, keys to succeeding in times of hardships. And it was written in part as a result of a meeting that he had with some Malaysian businessmen, billionaires. And Aggie, I know you could attest to this, probably, because I'm sure you heard him say it, but he was in Malaysia. He had been speaking there on some leadership, and he was taken up at a luncheon. He said he was at the top of the penthouse, and they said to him, my mentor, Dr. Myles Munroe, was a black man from the Bahamas, and they said to him, Dr. Munroe, we were wondering if you could answer a question for us. Hi, Wayne. Good to see you, man. And so they asked him the question. They said, everywhere we go, we notice that your people seem to face challenges. And Dr. Munroe used to tell us, his mentees and his spiritual sons and daughters, his kingdom sons and daughters, that, when you're in a room with billionaires and you're in a room with people, recognize your position and ask some questions. And so he said, I'm hoping maybe that you could help me, because they said everywhere we go and we see your people, they seem to be struggling. And so he's like, maybe you could tell me. And so they said to him, they said, there's, hi, Kara, good to see you. They said, we think what it is that in our culture, in Western culture, you have a word crisis. And in our culture, when we translate your words, your verbiage, we translate the word crisis into opportunity. Hi, James. So in Asian cultures, we don't ever see crisis. Our children don't ever see crisis. We see opportunity. And he encouraged us to understand. So he wrote a book called Overcoming Crisis. Order it on Amazon. It's absolutely amazing. And it'll give you keys, and it'll allow you to look at what's going on right now and actually be excited. Because all around us seemingly is crisis. But there are people right now who will be starting businesses, who are trading stocks and information, and money is being exchanged over our heads, most of our heads. It's what you don't know that's the source of the crisis in your life. And it's the knowledge that you have yet to acquire and can acquire, like in the book Overcoming Crisis, that will cause you to thrive in challenging times like this. I have a kingdom brother and sister Love them. Love them. Their name is Martin and Linnell Williams, and they are pastors. One of the things they do, they're pastors of a church, a kingdom church in Omaha, Nebraska. They're also business people. They do a lot of different things. They're amazing. Educated, have been through some stuff. They can speak on a variety of things. Lawrence, what's up, bro? And I was at a teaching this summer, my husband and I, Curtis, and he was talking about this is the visual. The visual is you go into a bank as a parent or as a mother or father, and you have your children with you, and your children are sitting on the floor and they're playing while you're conducting business. There are transactions. There's monies being exchanged. And that's what it's like. There's all this activity going on over most of our heads. So we have to be wise enough. I miss you too, Kara. I love you. We have to be wise enough to be able to see some things. So if you're a kingdom person and you understand what I'm saying to you right now, be excited. Like last night I got some news and it's like, you know what? Let the country shut down, man. Let it. I'm like, that's just nothing but time to work on the dreams, work on the visions and put some things in place and, start whatever. The dreams that you have were given by God. And there's laws of the universe. They're just there's just things that are absolutes. If you get this book, Overcoming Crisis by Dr. Miles Monroe, I promise you, you will learn things that are sure as the law of gravity that will allow you to actually thrive in these times. Imagine that. Nobody can find toilet paper. Everybody's freaking out. There's no milk. There's no eggs. There's no meat. And yet, you will learn laws of the universe that are sure as the law of gravity. So it doesn't matter if you believe or not. And I say that in the sense that here's another visual. The law of gravity. You have, let's say, a Christian, you have a Baptist, a Methodist, a Lutheran, then you have a Muslim, and you have a Jew, and then you have an agnostic, and you have an atheist. And they're all standing on the overpass to the freeway. In Michigan, you're standing on I-75, right? You're on I-70 if you're in Denver. You're on I-10 down there by Houston or whatever, right? If you're in Texas. And so all of them are up there. You got a Baptist, Methodist. You've got a Muslim. He's praying 5 times a day. You got a Jew, right? And then you've got an agnostic and you have an atheist. And they're standing on the overpass. Okay, what does the law of gravity say? Law of gravity says that if they jump off that overpass into traffic, they're going to be a grease spot on the freeway. Why? And it doesn't matter how much the Muslim prays. It doesn't matter if the Christian is praying. And it doesn't matter if the agnostic is kind of questioning what's out there. And if the atheist is like, I don't believe in God. They're all going to be grease spots. Why? Because it's a law. The law of gravity. So I just wanted to jump on here tonight because I'm telling you, I'm excited. There's, words and murmurs and they're going to shut the country down. Okay, that's cool. Give me 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks. I can work on a business plan. I can write some stuff down. I can write another book. I've written 7 books, y'all. I can write another book. Hey, Ella, what's up? I got things inside of me. These are opportunities, you guys. These are opportunities. And so as a kingdom citizen, right, obeying the laws, like my husband and I, pay our tithes and offerings. That's what we do. Because guess what? When you do that, when you not pay, we don't pay, we give. When you give, like there's just some things that are guaranteed. We give our tithe and offerings. And because we give our tithe and offerings, the law of God says we live under an open heaven. Woo! He says he's going to keep certain things away from us. Like there's things that I don't even know that God has kept away. I couldn't even tell you what God has done in the way that he's kept things away because these are challenging times. And some view it as crisis. Hey, Lean, love you, girl. But it's not. It's opportunity. Dr. Monroe would say, they're like, opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. We have to learn to see things differently. And most of us, the truth of the matter is, most of us are raised to be in that 99% And we don't know these things. But I'm telling you, I've acquired some things through my network of being a mentee and a kingdom daughter of Dr. Miles Monroe. So Ella and Lawrence and Aggie and Brian, we are all connected and we have some amazing knowledge. And so here's the second thing. Now you got to understand that, we have an assignment, right? We have an assignment. These circumstances and these crises come to help you develop your potential, identify your potential, and identify your purpose and maximize your potential. I'm telling you, right now, everybody's seeing crisis except for a few folks, a very small percentage. They're seeing opportunity. The world right now, you have something. Every single human watching right now has something that the world needs right now. So, I know my gifts. According to Romans 12:6, I'm a teacher, leader, server, giver, and I'm an encourager. And I'm an encourager's encourager. Like Oprah will love me. When Oprah meets me, she's going to love me because I'm an encourager. That's what I do. I was a cheerleader, pom-pom girl in high school, used to dress up like the Clarkson Wolf. I dressed up in a wolf's costume and ran around on the basketball from court to end, cheering people on. Now what I do, I encourage people. Why? Because it's tough out there. So, my assignment is to encourage. My assignment is to give hope. My assignment during times of crisis, right, is to bring the opportunity to see things differently, to look at things differently, and to dare to believe the laws of the universe. Now, if you don't understand the laws of the universe, you need to educate yourself because my people suffer from a lack of knowledge, and not all knowledge is good knowledge. You can have some bad knowledge, and most of us have bad knowledge. So you got to get in there. Right? Learn and study for yourself because it's a law of the universe that nothing is yours until you discover it. So get the book Overcoming Crisis by Dr. Miles Monroe. And I'm going to be on here over the next 40 days. If we have, who knows what's going to happen, you guys, but be prepared. And here's the thing, be at peace. Protect yourself, prepare, right? But be at peace. Be at peace. It's going to be okay. And I dare you to see everything around you as an opportunity. Like we were talking, right? Okay, so we go on quarantine, national quarantine, something were to happen. Hey, MJ, love you, man. Well, what if we do get locked down like Italy? All right, so a human can go 40 days without food. Again, water, tea, and juice. Jesus did it. People do it. Okay, we could go 2 weeks. And at the bottom line is, if you're trusting on this level, if you understand and you have this peace, and I'm telling you, all of you can reach out to me at any given time. You need some knowledge, I can help direct you. I'll shoot you emails. I'll shoot you videos that you can, and you watch the videos. I'll shoot them to you in your messenger, whatever. But the bottom line is acquire these things. What's up, D? I love you, man. Give Monique a kiss and a hug. This is an opportunity. I dare you to think differently. Be at peace. Prepare, right? Take precautions. But don't freak out. Don't. There's a scripture. It's a law of the universe that says, take no thought for your tomorrow. Because I'm already in tomorrow. That's what God says. Don't think. Can you add anything to your life by worrying? No. As a matter of fact, tell her I said hi too, D. Worry causes, as it says in God's law, that for your bones to dry up. That's cancer. You get sick worrying. But I tell you, you'll live a long time if you dare to see opportunity. So, hi, my love, Curtis White. So, I gotta go, but I just wanted to jump on here and encourage, okay? Get the book Overcoming Crisis. If you can't get the book right now, then go to YouTube. Search Miles Monroe Overcoming Crisis and listen to the videos. And I promise you, you will learn some things that are as sure as the law of gravity. So, I'm in the car right now, getting ready to go in. It's been a long day. Just want to encourage you. Love y'all. Rewatch this. Write down what I told you, the book Overcoming Crisis. You can get it on Amazon. You can also go to monroeglobal.com or it's monroeglobal.org, I think it is. That's his children set up a foundation and a legacy, and you can shop there. And then go to YouTube, Myles Munroe Overcoming Crisis. I promise you, you will be excited. Aggie says what? Yes. I love you all. Okay. Appreciate you all. And I'm expecting some amazing things. Hi, Ella. I love you too. So, 6 months from now, this is going to be cool where we're going to be at. This is an opportunity. This is not a crisis. This is an opportunity. Okay. All right. Love you all. I'm going to end this. And I'm just going to say, may the Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face to shine upon you, and give you his peace. All right. Love you. Bye.